Put back no good. Delgado another chance. This time it's good.
Sanogo for Sanogo. Get out of here. Exclamation from Desi. Johnson.
Oh, and Carrington dives for the ball. Foster let it go.
Well, they have put together quite a run. The Seton Hall men's basketball senior class now looking to go to their third straight NCAA tournament this upcoming year. It is Angel Delgado, Ismael Sanogo, Khadeen Carrington, and Desi Rodriguez that join us here in our shoot-around studio. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Good, man.
Well, it's great to be with you guys. And the lead off-season storyline, I got to go right to it, Mr. Delgado. Back in May, everybody was pleased to see that you would be returning to the Pirates for your senior season. Why are you coming back to Seton Hall?
It's a lot of things. The most is for my guys. I kind of want to finish with what we built since we came together here and came back to get my degree. It's only 1 year. That's really important in life. Basketball is not forever. I think it's one of the big things that you got to get in life.
I'll ask you guys this. Desi, how'd you find out that Angel was coming back?
Kind of spoke to him. I was kind of with him during the process, so I don't want to be. If it was an opportunity for him to take, I wanted him to do that. But at the same time, I definitely wanted to finish out what we started. So I kind of had like an impact of him coming back. I think me and Khadeen, most of the guys that came in together. So I kind of wanted him to come back and play for his last year.
Angel, what's that relationship between you and Coach Willard like?
Coach is like a father. Since I came to the school, he been as a father to me. He take care of not only me, he take care of everybody, and he treat everybody the same. People like that you don't find everywhere. So he's like a father for me for life. It's not only for like these 4 years. I hope like we always keep like being close like this, and I hope keep coming to the school all the time too, and keep being part of his life, and he be part of my life.
Khadeen, when looking at your group, you guys have had to go through adversity. I mean, I look back to your freshman season. Those were some tough times, but you've always said that you're that much stronger because of it. Obviously, experience helps you grow, but why else have you guys been able to stick together throughout this journey, produce back-to-back NCAA tournament berths?
I think just staying together, just believing in ourselves. Like you said, our freshman year was tough, but we knew how good we could be, so we just put in the work and then we just produce. So just believing in ourselves, that's basically it.
Let's turn to this conference. 7 teams to the NCAA tournament a year ago. Desi, how do you as a player approach the Big East grind?
It's one of the toughest conferences in the country, and I feel like our team is one of the best teams that's going to compete. So 7 teams going into the tournament, that shows a lot from last year. Unfortunately, we fell short in the first round again. So for this year, I think we coming in this season more focused, and with the new guys, we kind of try to be leaders, and we being better leaders. And I think this year is our breakout year. I don't want to speak ahead of myself, but we definitely grinded all summer, and when the season starts and when the first day of practice, we definitely want to take everything serious.
I'll ask the defensive stalwart here. You've faced a lot of the opposing team's best offensive players. Who are those toughest players to guard in this conference?
Who are the toughest? This is not in any order. I'll just give you random players. Jenkins from Nova, he's very tough to guard. Could pull from anywhere. Josh Hart just plays extremely hard.
You're probably happy those two are not in the league.
I'm so happy. Yeah, we don't have to deal with them anymore. Creighton's Marcus Foster is an animal. There's plenty of other players right now. I just can't think. But overall, the conference is tough. It's not It's not a whole bunch of people that just stick out from the rest.
Do you notice the difference when conference play begins?
Oh, definitely. They know our sets. We know their sets. Everything's tighter. Everything's grittier. The refs hold their whistles a little more. It's just Big East basketball.
The game is always close. Big East games always close. Big East, you don't understand. Like I'm so proud to be in this league right now because it's so tough. Everybody play hard. Everybody play with heart, and that's what it is, man. This is not for everybody. This league is not for everybody. I always said it. I was going to say it.
Who's the funniest teammate here? I'll stick with you, Ish.
Who's the funniest? It has to be a tie between Angel and Desi, man.
And why is that?
I can't keep it together around these two, man. They're just hilarious. I don't know. Their antics are crazy. Khadeen's up there, too. As a matter of fact, these three might be the funniest people I know right now. Like,
Is that where that bond comes from?
it definitely is. It makes it a lot easier to talk to them all on and off the court. You know, it's like they give me like a brotherly feeling.
We really like some type of. We always together. We do everything together. We make fun of each other. Nobody get mad. It's something like we treat ourselves like brothers, and that's really good.
Desi, I see that connection not only between you guys, but what the fans don't see on TV and during games is when I see you guys sit down on the bench, Coach always has some sort of a message. Can you speak to that kind of that coachability of Coach Willard and Coach Holloway?
Yeah, them two guys you kind of don't know what you're getting from them every day. One day they really mad at you, and one day they're really happy with you. And coaches, I call Coach Two-Faced because he'll scream at you and he'll make you feel like you're playing bad, you're doing something, but then like 5 seconds later, he said, "You playing great," and he just said he was playing hard. So I don't like. He kind of confused me. So them two guys are just kind of funny, man. Shy is never happy. no matter how good you're playing or what you're doing great, he's never happy. He always got a mean face, but he's a great guy off the court. That's the only time he smiles. So. Them two guys is great, and I'm happy I'm being coached by them.
Khadeen, how much has Shah been important for you in your development?
Just him playing here, going as far as he did. It's just great to learn from him. You know, he played the position I played, so I just learn a lot from him every day. Like Desi said, he's never happy, so I hope we make him happy before we leave.
I got my own problem.
It's before we let you guys go and have some fun. All the outsiders have said, all the national people have made big projections for you guys. What are your expectations?
We expect to, play hard and win. That's what we expect from each other. We can't let like outside expectations from other people and the hype get to us. We have to stay humble, stay in the gym, work hard, and everything else will take care of itself.
I'll say one more thing about this and this conference, and I saw it from you guys especially last year. But Angel, when you get to Madison Square Garden in the Big East tournament, and last year you pretty much knew it, this year you could as well, that you're probably going to the big dance. You're going to head to the NCAA tournament. But how much does that Big East tournament still play significance for you?
Biggest is everything. Like, I remember every single game. I never gonna forget no games in there. It's crazy because every time before the tip, I always nervous. I always like shaking. I gotta get the first rebound or get the first 2 points so I can loosen it up a little bit. But it's tough, man. Because think about it, I'm not from this country. I only watch Madison Square Garden from the TV. I never be able to touch that court, and every time I come here, it's a bless. And it's a bless to be here and play in there.
Well, guys.
And win.
And win. And I know that that's on your minds. The Seton Hall men's basketball team has gone to back-to-back big dances for the first time since the program did it from 1991 to 94. Now these guys are looking for a third straight berth. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.